Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 29th. Here's what's happening. Hurricane Melissa has moved back into the Caribbean after pummeling Jamaica. It was the most powerful hurricane on record to strike the island, landing as a catastrophic Category 5 storm, packing winds of 185 miles per hour. Life-threatening flooding and storm surge are still impacting the island nation. Jamaican officials say well over 500,000 people are without power. Melissa has since dropped to a Category 3 hurricane and has begun to shift across Cuba. President Trump has arrived in South Korea on another stop of his nearly week-long visit to Asia. He delivered remarks yesterday to American troops aboard the USS George Washington aircraft carrier in Yokosuka, Japan, where he touted record military spending and said he is supporting an across-the-board pay raise for service members. Those same troops could end up going without pay by the middle of next month due to the government shutdown. The president is expected to meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping tomorrow. In an effort to show an appreciation for diversity and peaceful coexistence, the transitional president of Syria, Ahmed al-Shara, met with Christian leaders in Damascus, including the Greek Orthodox Patriarch John X. Yazigi of Antioch. According to the official X account of the Syrian presidency, the purpose of the visit was for the political leaders of Syria to learn about the situation of the Christian community. Al-Shara is a former al-Qaeda leader and helped lead the revolutionary forces that toppled the Bashar al-Assad regime last year. House Republicans are asking for the Justice Department to launch an investigation into the use of an auto pen by the Biden administration. In a report released on Tuesday, the GOP-led House Oversight Committee said despite past presidents using auto pens, former President Biden was, quote, cognitively impaired, and his staff took advantage with a, quote, laissez-faire approach. Chair James Comer asked the Department of Health's Board of Medicine to investigate Biden's doctor. The report labeled any action as void if there's no evidence that Biden himself took executive action. The report doesn't name a singular incident that the auto pen was used without Biden's authorization. And Pope Leo XIV marked the 60th anniversary of Nostra Aetate, the Vatican II declaration on relations with non-Christian religions, calling it, quote, a seed of hope that has grown into a mighty tree of dialogue and peace. Addressing world religious leaders and diplomats, he said true dialogue is, quote, a way of life, rooted in conviction, not compromise. The Pope honored those he called martyrs for dialogue who gave their lives opposing hatred and violence. He urged all faiths to help humanity rise above prejudice and greed and to walk together in hope. The event closed with a moment of silent prayer for peace. That's the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley.